Hello everyone, and welcome to a week in the life of a SCAD student during midterms, particularly a photography major. You're going to come along with me to quite a few photo shoots and some editing time. So now we're starting off with Sunday, where my roommates and I are headed to Compassion Christian Church. There are multiple campuses, and we're headed to the Henderson campus, which is the main campus. They also have a downtown Savannah campus, which is within walking distance from SCAD residence halls, the Hive, Turner House, and Boundary Village. We then headed back for some lunch. I made up some ground beef with cheese, cut up pepper with hummus and salsa, and a little salad. It was delicious. And then after doing a little bit of work, I took a nap before helping Meredith with these frames that she bought for the pictures that we had taken in last vlog, the first week of sophomore year vlog. We had taken some roommate pictures and printed them out for our apartment, which look so cute now. Following that, I headed over to Emmy and Molly's house to help Emmy out with her fashion marketing project. I was the digital photographer and videographer, Reese was the film photographer, Molly and Molly were the models, and Emmy, of course, is our creative director. She titled it See New York in the South for a mock campaign for See New York, and we were so happy with the results. Here's a few of the photos I took from the project. If you'd like to see more photos from the shoot or just more of my work in general, feel free to follow my photography Instagram at MiaJoPhotography, and you'll also find the short film made from the shoot too. How do we feel about the shoot that we just had? It was so Oh my gosh! We went back to that house for some dinner. Emmy made this delicious potato soup, and they sent me home with some homemade brownies, which I gobbled up real fast. Then went to Boat House when I got back to grab myself some lunch for the next day, so I just put it in the fridge until then. Took a shower, did some laundry, which the sand laundry rooms are in floors 3 and 2, so it was nice because I was on the same floor as one this year. When I got back, I watched a movie and edited, ate a brownie, and also tried this delicious banana bread that Meredith made before going to grab my clothes, made some overnight oats, brushed my teeth, did some more editing, did my devotion, and went to bed. On Monday morning, I woke up for my 8 a.m. photo 150, scanning and printing the color image. I warmed up the overnight oats I had made the night before, and then drove on over to the River House parking garage, which is right next to River House, Alexander, and Graham Scott. I had my first class in Graham Scott, and today we were actually walking over to Alexander Hall to process our film that we had captured the previous week. Upstairs of Alexander is the painting department, which have gorgeous studios. You saw a little bit there. And then in the lower levels, we have the film labs and the other printing labs in the back. Next, I went over to Adler Hall, which is a short walk for my editing class. How's your midterms going?
Haven't started yet.
Okay, nice.
Okay. I wrote a Foundations of Story paper this morning. That was okay.
Okay, fun.
But other than that, they're going good. We go with Nady.
First
one's Thursday. He's
Woo!
we ready to kill it.
Amazing.
Watch me witty.
Since our classes are 2.5 hours long, we pretty much always have a 15-minute break, so it's nice to socialize with friends, walk outside, get some fresh air before coming back in. Okay, my friends, it is lunchtime, and I decided to eat my car. I packed the poke bowl that I got for myself last night at Boat House on my way back in. I went back to Graham Scott to set up in the studio for one of my shoots that I had for my midterms assignment with special guest Talia Hollis here for the model. Talia Hollis is stunning. That's all I have to say. After I cleaned up and put away all the equipment from my bay, I got in my car and headed back to Sand to take a little bit of a nap before eating a bacon egg bite and banana bread for a snack. I then booked a mat Pilates class on the SCAD Fit app for 6 p.m., so I headed on over there. I had never tried the Pilates classes before. They also have a Pilates studio with actual equipment for different types of classes held. I went back to the apartment, made some dinner, and Meredith wanted to show the camera what hers was. Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That video is now a running joke in our friendship. But then I just edited the short film shot on Sunday, did my devotion, and went to bed.
Good morning. Just kidding, it's actually like 12. I've been up for a while. I just finished the promo edit for the fashion shoot that we did on Sunday. I don't know if I'll be able to put it in here with sound because it might be copyrighted, but it looks really cool. So I'm gonna get ready for the day now, shower, do something, and I have more editing to do because it's midterms week in my studio class. I have so much to do, and then I have to study for my exam in my post class tomorrow, which is actually going to be kind of stressful, I think. So
after taking a shower and getting ready, I headed over to the Victory Village Residence Life office for my office hour. Hey guys.
Hi vlog.
Donald's been filling me in on the tea, and
things are going.
yes, things are moving.
Things are moving the best way they can.
Yes, good, well said.
Well said. No, actually, well said. So
Okay.
now we're just chilling during her office hours.
Yes.
That would make me be here for like a good 30 minutes for my office hour.
I get to see him every Tuesday, guys.
Every Tuesday.
How lucky am I?
The luckiest girl ever.
After my office hour and chatting with Donald, I headed back to get ready for class, make a smoothie, and head on over to Graham Scott for photo 214.
Avalon Exchange, good thrifting spot.
Absolutely.
It's on Broadson Street.
Uh-huh.
It's very enjoyable. It's a beautiful afternoon in Savannah.
It
Got
is.
the bridge there.
Yeah.
We got a parking lot.
Uh-huh. Fun times.
We got a dorm that's not finished, but it's like almost finished.
Yep.
We got cars.
Cars.
We got wheels.
We got wheels.
Fine.
After running into James during break, I went back in for the remainder of class, and then after class stayed at the studio for a few shoots that I had to do for my midterms assignment. I was there a long time that night and was very, very tired by the time I got back and ate dinner literally at midnight before going to bed. You won't really ever catch me skipping class. However, this morning I stayed back to study for my 11 a.m. exam instead of my 8 a.m. class.
my friends, it's time to go take a massive exam. I say massive, it's 24 questions, but they're all short answer. It's gonna take a while, and I'm just really nervous and stressed out because I have so much to do. But praying a prayer of gratitude that this is the type of stress I have. Right now, what's going on in Israel and Palestine, like I can't even fabricate into words. Prayers and just, I can't fathom the despair and what all is going on over there. And I'm just like, how blessed am I to have this type of stress? Yeah. Lifting such prayers.
The exam was over the Avid editing software and actually ended up going pretty well.
I just got back to the parking garage. I have a meeting with my advisor in about 10 minutes to change my major officially, and also just ask her some questions about studying abroad. Just spent the past 10 minutes in the car just lifting up prayers and put on, for those of you who aren't familiar with the song The Blessing, and just prayed that prayer and that blessing overseas. My heart is just heavy right now for those people over there.
A lot of times on midterms and finals week, they'll have little pet therapy outside the residence halls. Someone just brought me a treat. It smells so good. Oh my god! I will pay you. I know it looks like I probably didn't do much after class, but I spent all day on my computer editing and doing homework. So we went to Carnival for dinner. That's always a great option. Then went to the convenience store called Forage right next to Sand. We spent the evening winding down by watching a movie and eating our ice cream. The next day I started off the morning with a delicious breakfast made by the best.
Mirrors are making pumpkin pancakes.
Just so grateful to live in a space with a kitchen this year.
I'm gonna try with almond butter.
Shout out to the mares for the delicious fall treat. And the rest of the morning, we just kind of hung out, did some homework, reading.
Guys, Meredith just sent me a TikTok, and I thought that I should put it in the vlog appropriately.
3, 2, 1.
That was too good.
That afternoon, I headed over to Deloitte Foundry for a student ambassador shift. This shift, I was just helping out with bagging up some materials for Hometown Hero, which is where basically the ambassadors go back to our home high schools and talk about SCAD with some students there. And then later that night, I went to CBC after class with Chloe, Saw, and some other friends. I just love this community, and we'd be so happy to have you join us.
In the morning, feel the night City.
Shout out to my super fun roommates. The next morning, I went to a Film Fest student moderator meeting, and directly after a Film Fest volunteer meeting, just prepping for the big event at the end of the month, which of course I'll talk more about in that vlog, which will be the next one. Then I went to Chatham for lunch before heading back.
Guys, I just woke up from a nap. I'm pretty stuffed up, but I got one of my volunteer shifts signed up for. I'm so excited. I just logged into the little shift board account and then I signed up for VIP seating. In my opinion, VIP seating is the best because VIP seaters give everybody to their seat and like moderate the passes and whatnot. And then they don't have anything to do after that part. So most of the times they'll have you watch the movie.
I grabbed some Chipotle before heading to Deloitte Foundry for Student Ambassador Movie Night, where they had Legally Blonde playing. After that, I went back and Meredith and I watched Halloween Town while I edited. But the next day, I was very sick and in bed all day. Just so run down from overworking myself during midterms and the week before. I had so many shoots. So just a reminder to prioritize your sleep, nutrition, and all during times like that. I'll see you in the next vlog. Thanks so much for watching.